Aloha, beautiful people. Welcome to this video where I am going to be sharing all about the digital detox reset. I feel so excited. I feel so inspired, and I feel really happy that you are here. I know that if you clicked on this video, you are interested in some way in doing the digital detox reset, and I'm just really excited to drop in with you about all of it because, I can write all day long. I can do all these things all day long. I can make a sales page, I can make a checkout page, but it's like, I really just want to talk to you. I really just want to talk to you and talk with you about why this matters. So, like, raise your hand. Do you ever catch yourself scrolling for hours without realizing it? Do you find yourself distracted? Do you have low key anxiety? Do you have tasks, meaningful tasks that matter to your soul, to your mission, to the reason why you came here that you constantly feel like you don't have time for? Like, are you craving that real presence and zest for life again, that real in-person tangible connection? Like, do you have trouble hearing your own thoughts? Like, are you constantly inundated with notifications and you feel like there's no space for you to just be, for you to just breathe, for you to receive messages from your intuition, from your spirit guides, from source energy, the universe, God, whatever you call it? Like, is this you? Raise your hand. I see this left, right, and center in every single person that I work with. Is this, and we live in a society and in a time where the scroll, technology, email, texting, notifications, all of this is actually leveraged against us. So if you're like, yep, this is me. Yep, this is me. I scroll way too much. I know I scroll way too much. I know that I'm distracted. I know that I'm not present. I've tried stopping and I can't, or it's hard. And it's like, I just want you to know that you're not alone. Like, that's so, so, so normal. It's not your fault. It's just about, okay, are you aware of it? And are you taking responsibility and shifting it? Because it can be and is a major challenge. And there's also this stuff all wrapped up in it with like, oh, I'm going to miss out on connection. I'm going to miss out on cash flow. I'm going to miss out on all of these things if I unplug. And I decided back in 2019, when I was starting my first ever business, I decided, it was after years of mindfulness, years of recovery from addiction, years of meditation, a decade on the spiritual path, where I had finally reconnected with my soul. And I had finally reconnected with that self-love and self-treasuring and self-cherishment and self-nourishment and deep self-connection and living my truth. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to let some kind of app like Instagram or some other people's agenda or pings of texts and all of that. There's no way I'm going to give that up. I've gone through way too much. And so what I did was I created a lifestyle for myself of digital detox. And I have a life system that I use every single week and every single day that is digital detox, which to me, it's just a way of life where you are in relationship with technology and you utilize it for your agenda, whatever that means for you, for connection, for your business, for, setting up things and, fun, entertainment, whatever you desire, staying informed, and you're not at the mercy of it. It's on your terms. And so I created this for myself, and I was only able to do it through deep nervous system healing. So I felt safe unplugging when the whole world told me not to. I do it in alignment with my astrology. I do it with high performance coaching, and I do it with sacred systems that I created for myself. And what I discovered is that every single client I've ever worked with, and honestly, people I've never worked with, are always like, oh, how do you do that? You literally do every single weekend. You do a digital detox. Wow, that's so inspiring. Wow, that's so inspiring. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. And I'm here to tell you, my friend, that you can. You can do this. It's just not common. It's not popular. Most people are scared shitless to do it, and that just showcases how much they need it. Because here's the thing, here's the definition of addiction, which is a strong word, and I'm going to use it anyways. An addiction is continuing to do something that you know isn't good for you. That's what addiction is. You're talking to someone who struggled with alcohol and drugs for 10 years of my life, from 14 to 24. Okay? I know addiction. And what I see is phone addiction, addiction to the scroll, again and again and again and again and again, addiction to the ping, always addiction to being plugged into technology. When we all come from nature, when we all come from source. I'm like staring out my window, seeing flowers, trees, forest, butterflies. Like, that's who we are. And that's who you are. So this digital detox reset, the whole intention is for you to interrupt all these toxic patterns you have with scrolling technology and really reclaim it on your terms. And so I want to go into a little bit of what is in this 30-day reset. So are you going to be doing 30 days of your phone turned off, zero email, zero social media? No, it's not that's not what it is. And I think a lot of people are like freaked out about that. They're like, 30-day digital detox, I can't do it. And it's like, it's a process. I'm walking you through a process with 4 other people. It's 5 people total because this gets to be intimate. This gets to be deep. And I don't really do surface level. I'm like, if we're going to do this, let's do it. And so it's a small cohort of people. We're going to have 4 calls. We're going to be doing, the first call is going to be a breathwork journey and an intention setting where you're releasing all past patterns with scrolling, which, by the way, the average person scrolls 2 hours a day, which adds up to 3 months of 8-hour work weeks per year. So nobody, including me, nobody can ever say they don't have time for their dreams. Nobody can ever say they don't have attention, they don't have energy. And that's all worth way more than money. So whatever money, the $888 you invest in this experience, you will make back tenfold, 100-fold in how much time, energy, and attention you can put to things that really move the needle. Like, would you spend $800 to get your relationship with yourself back, your relationship with your family back, your inner peace back, your state of like feeling connected to life and not controlled by your phone? I sure as hell would. That's like I mean, I would pay a lot more than that. So this is what we're going to be doing. I want to just walk you through what it is so you know, so you have some awareness on it. It's not, I don't expect you to go like move into a hut for 30 days and not have any contact through the vehicle of technology. What I do expect and what it will be required of you is full commitment to the process. So you will be doing at least 1 week of no social media. That means deleting the apps off your phone. That means just a total pattern interrupt. And depending on your lifestyle and what you do, I may say, okay, we're going to do at least 1 day, maybe a few days throughout the process where you turn off your phone completely. Everyone can do that. Everyone can do that. And so I do want to be very clear that this is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because this is such a deep addiction and it's a normalized addiction in our culture and it's actually rewarded. And so I just want to give you so much grace and so much information about this experience. So there's going to be at least a 1 week social media cleanse, and I'm going to be coaching you daily in a walkie-talkie app where you can drop in and be like, hey, I'm really, really struggling. Like all of this stuff is coming up because why do you think it is that we scroll? We scroll to avoid our own self. We scroll to avoid feelings. We scroll to not be bored. We scroll because we are just used to scrolling, but it's a numbing out. So what happens when you stop numbing? All the feelings rush in. All the stuff you've been avoiding rushes in. This is why people don't do it. Okay. And so I'm going to be there supporting you, and we're going to be doing breath work during it so you can reset and recalibrate your nervous system so you actually follow through, so you actually feel safe traversing all of this stuff. You're going to be doing it along with other people. Okay. And be like, yeah, like I'm experiencing that too. Like going alone is so not the vibe and it doesn't work. Okay. So there's going to be a small group of other people doing it. I'm going to be teaching on the astrology of it throughout. And then we're going to be doing coaching and breath work in the live calls. It's 4 calls, and we have the daily Voxer coaching. There's going to be at least 1 week of no social media. There's going to be at least 1 day of no phone. Depending on what you do for your job, I don't expect you to quit your job and not email for, a week. However, what you will, I don't know if I already said this in this video, but you will be having extreme boundaries with it. Okay. This is the only way it works. Moderation doesn't work. Moderation doesn't work for this. And then we are going to be crafting a life system for you. So you will end this 30-day digital detox reset feeling clear, feeling present, feeling connected with yourself. You'll be on the other side of a social media cleanse. You'll be on the other side of at least a full day without a phone, and not without a phone on and constantly inundating you. And you will walk away with a life system like I have and like I teach all of my clients and help them build for you to sustain this as a lifestyle moving forward. I really, 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 if you want to change your life, we're in the age of information, right? It's not about information. Everybody knows they need a digital detox. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows scrolling is bad for you. Everybody knows it. Rare is the soul who actually does it. Why? Because it's a deep alchemical cellular transformation process. If this was something you could just Google and have it be fixed, you would have already fixed it, and the whole world would have. But that's not what it is. So I really invite you, I encourage you to join this. Like the people that this is for, like this is for you if you're like, I'm sick of scrolling for 2 hours a day. I'm sick of not making my dreams because I'm strolling. Like I'm actually just really sick of it. I'm like almost annoyed by that. Like, and let that fuel you and know that no, it's not your fault. Like literally there are billions of dollars vested interest behind you scrolling, behind you being distracted, behind you being chronically in anxiety and fight or flight without even realizing it, because then you forget your power, you're distracted, you don't notice things, and then you don't build things that matter that are actually going to create a better world. Okay. So if you are sick of all of that, if you want to stop the scroll, if you want to feel better, if you're like, yes, I desire this. I desire this inner peace, the satisfaction, the success. Like I want my sanity back. I don't want to be at the mercy of the scroll. I don't want to be in this state anymore. Like this is for you. This is for you. It's 30 days. It's 30 days. And we're starting on August 1st. This will change your life. So now you have a little bit of the lay of the land of what it's going to be. And you have a deep reason of why this matters. And the only thing left for you to do is sign up. So I cannot wait to do this with you. I cannot wait to share this magic with you. Like people wonder how I've been able to do what I've done for so long. It's digital detox. And people wonder how my clients get so much done. It's because they're not scrolling for 2 hours a day, just like everyone else. They have 3 months a year more than the average person. Of course, they're getting more shit done. Of course, they're building dreams. Of course, they're self-actualizing and they're clicking into divine timing and they're studying the astrology and they're healing their nervous system. And it's like, it's a compound interest, but there's no way for you to change your life if you are being controlled by technology all day, every day. So this is the first amazing step. It's 30 days. We start August 1st, 2024. It's for 5 people, and one of those 5 people gets to be you. If you know it's time, if you're like, I'm committed, I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. Sign up through the link below this video. Like, this is made for you. This is meant for you. And I cannot wait to coach you, guide you, and just empower you through the 30-day digital detox reset.